Greetings, everyone, viewers of my son's channel. You might be wondering what I'm doing here. Well, guess what? I'm doing this video because I do not care what you think. Complain all you want about how, it's the old man doing the videos. Well, guess what? I'm doing this video and you can't stop me. Yeah. Anyway, the real reason I'm doing this is because my son is at the grocery store doing grocery shopping for groceries. And so I decided to step in. And today, we have a doozy of a subject. We're not talking about just one animal, we're talking about a bunch of them, sometimes completely unrelated. What are we talking about? We're talking about hybrid animals. Hybrids are the result of two different species getting together and making a new one. The animal has to be closely related for them to hybridize, usually in the same genus, and the offspring produced is usually infertile due to, something about chromosomes. It's weird to explain. Anyway, since a lot of closely related animals never meet each other in the wild, most hybrids are only known about because of humans, but some are known to occur naturally in rare circumstances. So, let's look at these animal combos and see what we find. Now, the most famous hybrid animal is the mule, a hybrid between a donkey and a horse. The mule can best be described as a horse as strong as a donkey, but without the donkey's signature stubbornness. As such, mules are bred to be carrying animals that carry loads too much for horses that donkeys refuse to do. Mules are one of the oldest known hybrid species, as even in ancient Egypt there are records of them, and they're even mentioned in the ancient Greek text the Iliad, so we've been breeding these guys for a while. Another famous hybrid is the liger, a combo of a male lion and a female tiger, with the opposite of that pair being a tigon. Ligers are massive, being considered the largest feline, though since they're a man-made species, most official sources don't count them. Ligers share characteristic of both parent species, being social like lions, but with the affinity for water that tigers have. Ligers have been known since at least the 1700s, the earliest reports of them coming from India. Now, one thing to note is that all members of the Panthera genus can crossbreed, so lions, jaguars, tigers, and leopards can all make babies together. Which is something to say the least. The pizzly is a hybrid between a grizzly and a polar bear. They have a hybrid whitish, brownish fur, and notably these guys have been found in the wild. Nobody is quite sure how this happens, as normally grizzlies and polar bears have different ranges. One theory is that because grizzlies are territorial, they're starting to head further north to avoid competition, where they end up encountering polar bears, and when they get ready to breed, they decide, close enough, and have babies with them. But regardless, these guys are very notable indeed. In the 1970s, it was discovered that African and Asian elephants can interbreed. This is notable because unlike big cats and bears, African and Asian elephants are different genuses, so they're not as closely genetically linked. And yet, here we are, elephant hybrid. Anyway, in a British zoo, an Asian elephant gave birth, but both of her zoo mates were African elephants. And because of the whole genus thing, nobody thought this would have been possible. But here it is. Yep, that was a hybrid, alright. Sadly, though, she was born prematurely, so she died just a week after her birth. And because elephants are an endangered species, breeding them in general is more of a concern than recreating this, so we're probably not going to see this hybrid again for a while. If at all. Domestic cows and the American bison can breed, and the offspring are called beefalo. The wolfin is a hybrid of a bottlenose dolphin and a false killer whale. Zebras can breed with domestic horses and donkeys. Sheep and goats can interbreed. Camels and llamas can interbreed. Narwhals and belugas can interbreed. It's all very fascinating. Why stop there? We should imagine what else could be capable of interbreeding that we just don't know about yet because of their different ranges or things. Could hammerhead sharks interbreed? Could different types of crocodilians interbreed? Could dinosaurs have interbred? T-Rex and Tarbosaurus maybe? Or maybe different dromaeosaurs, like a Velociraptor Deinonychus hybrid. Actually, no, the size difference there would be too much. Sky's the limit, folks! And why stop there? Nature can't hold us back forever. We could get all sorts of hybrids from completely different and unrelated animals. Swordfish pugs, chicken sturgeons, tarantula geckos, jellyfish gorillas. Sky's the limit, folks! And I've made all of those! Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been an enlightening experience for you. And now I must go because, now I must go. I have a great new idea. I have a great new idea for a species. I call it whale shark butterflies. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, I gotta get the blueprints going right away. See you guys soon.